Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
All right, let's go.
The Buffaloes will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down to the 29.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Looking for space. It's Washington. Turning it on.
Yo, are you able to hear me?
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to
Are you able to hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Key narration volume set to 100.
Oh, gotcha. I'm like, yo, can he hear me?
On that one, they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Yo, good.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Dropping back, it's Green. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Washington. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot
dude. I'm just here for the love of
these
it.
types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody.
I'm still
even
trying to
though the
figure out
running
how
back
to
is
call
able to do
audibles
something
and
positive
shit.
on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Yeah.
On fourth down, going to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Bucs.
X is the audible
The
button.
defense takes matters into its own hands.
Gotcha, thanks.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. Got a man, it's Russell. There he goes. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going over the top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
The Razorbacks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Green. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Dude, I can't like figure out how to like
planned, but it was most
change my guy to the closest
I love
person
it,
with
Reese.
the ball.
Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Yeah, it's my very first one. Back in the day, this is my first time. This is my first time back in
at the 17.
rules, man. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. I played one game, like, you know what I mean, against the computer. It's like, all right, let's go online. Let's go online with it. Let's see.
On the run, it's Welch. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice. I figure might as well cut your teeth, right? Shit.
Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun.
Like, I don't know none of these plays, nothing. I'm just going for it. Gets
the back moving. Back to pass. It's Miller. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And that's a first down.
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an
Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Right on, right on.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
From the gun, the
Oh, what the
ground
fuck
game.
am I doing?
Miles through the
I was
defense.
going for the screen. I thought I was going with the
Defenders everywhere as
screen.
He has stopped for a loss
Oh,
of
shit.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, and they got him down in a
Listen,
hurry.
man.
Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Oh, did he get it?
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Oh, fuck them for not bringing out the chains.
Because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and
Yo,
manage.
who's your
Nice
favorite
job
team
getting
in
the
real
run.
life?
Not
You
only a
college
positive
football
run,
guy,
shoot,
or?
you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Nice
like
surge
this game.
ahead on the sneak.
And David, on third and inches
Nice.
right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my
see
best
you,
guard?
Buffs,
That's the
yeah.
guy I'm going to try to get behind.
Yeah.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive.
Yeah, I
in,
did.
pile
I
work
did. I
so
graduated
hard
back
to
in
stop that
2016,
play.
though. I'm
That's
an
why
old
you
fart,
see it
dude.
ran so successfully.
They won't have time
Yeah.
to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute
Yeah, that's my
timeout.
alma mater, bro. I've been through a lot of shitty seasons with Colorado. A lot of shitty seasons. the
And the
9-3
Buffaloes pounded the
season,
rock
yeah,
to move
dude.
the sticks. Now back to work.
Then it died again.
They go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Yeah, the one time we won a national here, dude, I was like a baby. I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run the toss. They get him stopped.
Yeah, that
but
was that
he
year we
kept
had the
moving until he was
we had
down to
Rashawn
the 5.
Salam, Cordell Stewart.
A little bit inside, a
We
little
had
bit
another
outside.
dude that
Nice
ended up
job.
going
Hey,
to the
keep him guessing, right?
Panthers.
You run it up the middle to keep him honest. Now toss it on the
Yeah, we had
perimeter,
a pretty.
make
I
them
think there
set
was like
the
6
edge on the
people that went
outside
pro
with their
that year
defensive
when we won
ends.
that
They don't do
national.
a good job here. Nice positive gain. Now let's go get 7.
The
Yeah,
Buffaloes will
exactly.
try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Miller. Oh, and he's
Should've
going
kept it. I
backwards.
should've kept
Even
it.
Not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy
Yeah,
came in
I'm
motion,
trying everything,
crossed the
bro. I'm
formation.
just-
They
I'm
said
just
he's
trying
getting the
everything I
football.
got.
They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
Oh,
Wideout trying to get it in. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own
okay. I'll
goalpost.
take the points if I can kick it right. Let's see.
Now on fourth down, here comes the
Oh,
field
this
goal
is fun.
team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate
No, I'm
that
just
angle
bad.
from this distance.
I was bad at the game. That's all. I got it.
Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Intercepted a first half turnover.
I don't know why I dived.
And what a great job by the defense getting the turnover, but also giving their team an opportunity to kick a field goal here now with just seconds to go in the half.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Yeah, that's wrong.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. They double their
I don't know
lead
why my
up to
hands are
6
sweating
here
when I
in the
do
third
field goals,
quarter.
but oh shit, so all the quarters are 4 minutes, or is that like a person?
And the
setting?
Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Gotcha. He's gonna run it.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Bounce
Makes
it outside.
a move. And some room to work. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Lewis wants to pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
So now it's second and long. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Okay.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Bully ball on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Second down coming up.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Damn, I'm surprised I caught that, bro.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Hitting the traffic.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete.
Come on, get your big ass to that line.
10-yard line on that completion. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Oh, Julian Lewis ain't running shit.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Lewis to throw.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a, I want to say he was like a
He gives away
4-star out of
fresh set of
Georgia.
downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Shotgun
We need a
fundamentals
bad
are so
help. We
key.
need a
He
bad
was like
here.
a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Buffaloes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The option look. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards.
I didn't
think
realize
that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have.
He was that young. I thought he graduated when he was supposed to. So shit, he's barely like 18
They've done the work
years
to
old
build a
then,
nice
19?
cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters.
That's
One more
crazy.
period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. And he's dragged down.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense.
Do you
2
play
for
ball?
2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice, dude.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the
What position you play in
turnover.
football?
Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this 4th quarter.
Nice. Nice.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on.
Yeah. I played up until for high school. I didn't play in college. I didn't even attempt it.
Let's see what he can do with the return.
I played outside linebacker
Find a way to
and
create
defensive
that
end.
broken field as he stopped
Basically
at
just
the
like a
25.
hedge the whole time. Yeah, it was fun. I'm a total Yeah, dude. Yeah, except for I never scored a touchdown, dude. I never scored a touchdown
And
my entire
Arkansas
career,
ready to
bro.
send
From
out this
from
offense.
Pee-wees, from 7
Well,
all the way to
good news about
senior in
this
high
drive,
school.
Jesse, it can't
I
go
would
worse
get
than
fumbles,
last time
dude.
through a pick on the
I would
first
do
play.
shit,
No, it
but
certainly
I just
can't. I think
never
one
got
good
in the
way,
end
David,
zone,
to
bro,
help your
with a
quarterback
pick or
turn the
anything.
page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into
I'm
it.
Yeah, or find him an easy
I got a couple
handoff.
picks,
Just hand
got
the
a
football
bunch of
off, maybe get
fumbles.
the ground game going,
Bunch
maybe
of
jumpstart this
fumbles.
offense a little bit.
But like I was the exact opposite
After the
of track, bro.
productive
Like,
first
I ran
down
like I
play
had a
at 2nd and
fucking
6.
piano tied to me. Start
To
out
throw,
fast,
it's Green.
then I would just,
Now
get
improvise.
slow.
Great job by this savvy senior to
Slow as
know when he
molasses,
just
for sure.
needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let
Yeah,
the
dude, when
quarterback
I got-
get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on
Damn.
the field and when it's going to happen.
Makes
Yeah,
the
there's like
grab
300-pound
almost
kids.
to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got him. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
It's not letting me select my play. I wonder if I'm frozen here.
And the Razorbacks are marching down the field.
Yeah. It forced me. It wouldn't let me.
From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He jumped in.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Green. Looking to buy time. Lets it go to the end zone.
Oh, he got it.
And it's
Nice,
grabbed
dude.
for the late
Nice.
touchdown. And how
I had to pull the guy. Otherwise you're gonna walk right
The good
in.
news
but-
is you scored a touchdown.
Good
You
decision
made this a
by throwing it,
one-possession
too.
game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The kickoff unit is
Yeah,
out
shit,
there.
I don't
Boy,
blame him.
that
Do it.
last
Do what you gotta do,
drive
dude.
quiet this
It's
crowd.
football.
He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on
Did
that
I get-
defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
I thought I got it. I thought I
Defense
stood
uses
it
a
down, but I
timeout
guess not.
quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Yeah, I think you did,
After
dude. I
getting
think I fell out
knocked
of
back
bounds.
to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter.
Come on, please catch it. That was a shitty
This
throw.
ground
Damn.
game going and make you have to look at that clock
Oh,
until
here
you
it
can.
comes.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield.
Oh,
You're
and he
under
kicks it,
pressure. You
punts
don't
it
have
shitty.
timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And the returner will be dragged down. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Green. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Finds his man. It's Anthony.
Well, this certainly hasn't been a career day for the quarterback, right? He's thrown a couple of picks, hasn't thrown for a ton of yards, but his team is in position to win this game, and they need him to make plays now, a two-minute situation, to pull this one out. He's got the talent to do it. Let's find out what he does.
The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker.
You
It's
gotta be
Anthony.
kidding me.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Objective 1, get the 1st down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
Spits it out to the back.
Damn, he
Got his
caught it.
man.
Good catch. Good
They'll rip
throw.
off 8 on that play.
I thought we
It's
had
2nd and
it.
2.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The Razorbacks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackled in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Caught close to the marker, it's Anthony. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking downfield, it's Green. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
No.
Unleashes
Oh,
the
good
end zone.
job, dude.
And it's caught.
I should've never
Touchdown,
pulled McKinney.
Razorbacks.
And how about the
Yeah, we
clock
can go
management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker.
Let's do it.
Knock that PAT
Hold on
to
1
the
second.
uprights.
Hold on.
That drive covered 55
Shit,
yards for the
it's only 14
score.
seconds. Okay.
And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hayden. At the 35, he's open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, down a throw. Right down the middle. Found the save. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Here comes 1st and goal as they try to strike here
Gambling,
in
man.
overtime.
Let's gamble.
Lewis wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
I'm so scared to throw across the middle, bro. Like,
One of the areas they really
Maybe a
focused on
fucking
with this
hit.
receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. The sure hands. It's Anthony.
oh,
Gets
you were
out of
gone.
bounds after the big
You were
play,
gone.
and they'll be
Faked me out of
set
my
up in
boots.
business with a first and goal.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when
Yeah, I
he's
need to
on the
learn-
run. And
I
he's a
need to
guy
learn
that's
some
looking to
things.
throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Russell.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Looking to fire.
Yo, I need to learn how to play defensive line, dude. Holy
Touchdown,
shit.
Arkansas. They got the score now to see if
Like,
they
is
go
there
for the
like
win
swing
or the
moves and
tie.
shit? That's the right toggle,
First
right?
off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT.
Oh, that's what it is, yeah.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes to grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Got it behind the line, it's Brown. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. First and goal, they'll try to take the lead here in the second overtime. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6.
No way. No way.
Touchdown, Razorback!
Yeah, my dude. That dude
Gives them the lead
breathed
in
on
the
him and he
second
fell over.
overtime.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I
No,
got a
that's all
guy
good,
that can
dude.
do something like
That's
this at
what I'm
the
here
quarterback
for.
spot. I need an athlete. I
I'm
need a
here
little
to
bit of
compete.
mobility.
That's
Just
the way it is.
dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for
I wish
6.
I could figure out.
Keeps looking downfield. They
Nice,
got it.
dude.
Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime.
And makes the score for Arkansas. 35, Colorado, 27.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Off play action on first down. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, nice,
They
dude.
take it off. What
That's
a
it.
huge defensive play in overtime. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches.
Yeah,
on
good
this
game, dude.
one.
I had a lot of fun. Thanks for helping me out.
Drama
I'm
built
just trying to figure
throughout
out this game still. So
memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sorry about that. Had to hit a quick water break. Alright, let's see if we can get one going for us here in the right direction. Yo, I'm finna get smoked, y'all. I'm finna get smoked, y'all.
Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big 10, the UCLA
About to get the
Bruins.
cheeks clapping.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buffaloes will put toe to leather and will get started.
Take it easy on me. This is my second game.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback.
Shit, I wish he would have. I have no clue what I'm doing.
First down off the play fake. Takes the grab. It's Thomas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Off the play fake. Buys a little time. Throwing on the run.
What's going on
He
here?
holds it in and
Well, I was
nobody
tasting my
close.
controller falling off.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly
It's just
where
the
he wanted
battery.
to go with the football. Has time.
Battery covered, let's go.
Spins the ball deep.
Back in
nice
it.
job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the right. Hits the open man.
He's
He's getting ahead of steam. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The play action fake. Under fire. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on 3rd down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best playmakers are and who needs to get a look on this critical 3rd down. Whether you're running it or you're throwing it, the best players touch the ball right here.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
He's looking to pass. He's going for the goal line. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
Oh, yes, thank God
Got
he
rid of
dropped
it
it.
in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Lewis to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Can't hang on, he muffs it.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That return is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and fell on it.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on
what the
first
fuck
down.
is this, dude? You can't play like this.
Throws
That's
to the
crazy.
wideout. Got a man in the middle. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Yeah, that sucks.
we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bishop. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Punch it out of the air. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some...
Lets it fly deep downfield.
How is that not a pick? How is that not a pick?
Shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield, that's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception in the end zone. Not going to get a lot of chances like that.
Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the catch. It's Staley. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it.
Wow.
Touchdown,
Wow.
Volunteers. First points of the day are on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That is the score. Tennessee 6.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Set to kick it off.
Shit, he run out? I'm finna run it out.
He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Lewis wants to pass.
Come on, dude.
Fired a bullet in, but
You
it's
gotta be
incomplete.
kidding me, bro.
Brings up
Wow. It's a perfectly thrown ball.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
Will take over 1st and 10.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add 2. Breaks into the open.
Wow.
And he's loose, and
Wow.
he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Brutalized.
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Trying to turn the corner on the right.
Yo, why are my guys
Across
just
the
like so
25, steered
fucking
out of
slow?
bounds at
This
the
is crazy.
26.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show, or listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Throwing right. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Wow.
Good gain on the
Fucking
return,
terrible
and this
bucket.
defense has set them up with a big play.
And they'll take over.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run
Yeah, I
and
like how
get
number
explosive
37 is just
plays
completely
because
oblivious
of
to
this
what's
guy's
going on,
speed
dude.
and skill set.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
Of course.
He's got it. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best
It's wide open. Just come on in, dude.
He goes.
Come on in.
Touchdown ball.
The water's fine.
Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Lewis to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
Oh, I got a few yards. Yay.
And not a whole lot
First
of
time
help.
for
Short
everything.
game
Let's
there,
go.
and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Brings up second down.
Yo, this shit asking me if I want to quit early.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away.
Beat like a redheaded
This will be the
stepchild
second
here.
time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. So here is the Tennessee offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar.
Give him all day. Give him all day here. He needs it.
Almost picked up the first
loves
down
it.
on
Give
that
him all
one, but
day.
he'll be just a little bit short. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The Vols are on the move. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you loved playing on teams with great offenses.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Touchdown Volunteers! Fitted in the window for the score.
Wow.
This offense is
Yo, if that
really
was me, I
dangerous
would've
because of the weapons they have on the
threw it into
perimeter
the
of the
stands,
field.
got
And you're
it
seeing
intercepted and everything.
they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Lewis wants to pass.
He caught it. He caught it. I got a 1st down.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here.
He caught it.
Got a man. It's Williams. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's taking the shot.
Oh, picked off, of
A
course.
first half turnover can swing momentum.
Take it to the house.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after it. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Staley. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw.
Wow.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Myers on the move. Got his man on the right. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well, and at this rate, he might be going to the pine.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The run from the shotgun.
What the fuck was that bullshit?
That is a big win for this. They were right there as soon as he got the ball. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow.
The Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half.
I got it.
Move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Lewis to throw. Looking for his man. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Pressure coming. Throws toward the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown ball.
Wow. It's
They
amazing.
went for it all, and
It's
it
simply
paid off
amazing.
with the score. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
Man, no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Welch. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Got it in the middle with Atkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit.
There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Wow.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
This just blows my blocker clean out.
He's
It's
going
like,
to lose 3 yards
wow.
on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lewis to throw. He's got it on the run, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
On On 3rd and goal, they'll throw another
All this way
interception.
for
That's his
nothing.
4th of the day.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football.
The give out of the gun.
Oh, he's just going to take it to the house on me.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. A handoff, keep working on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's a heat. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
The kick is on its way. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on, so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh,
And
picked
here's
again.
the 5th interception by this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. You can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Oh, he wants it all. Picked off.
I got an interception. Got a pure luck.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. The best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Using his legs, it's Welch. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
It's a draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hands it off. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. On the option. The pitch. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
And the Volunteers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Whoa.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Aguilar. Fires one high and deep. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Off play action. He's not afraid to go deep. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese.
30 points, really?
She ain't scoring 30. Might as well under that. Hell.
Yeah, 240.
What's the under for her? I don't even think she'll get 25. Unless, I don't know, she's supposed to just go nuts against.
Against the Suns?
There's no way we're going to get that first game, so might as well just take that off there.
Right, well then.
She's supposed to go off.
I mean, we can do.
What about
tomorrow.
Anessa? Yeah, Anessa Morrow for 15.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to score for them.
Yeah.
Oh, Caitlin Kizzle. Caitlin Kizzle plays tonight.
Okay. Are we only doing one for each game, or?
No, we have 2. Aren't we under an Asia Wilson or no?
I think you think we should.
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared to under her.
Yeah, because you don't know if she's just gonna come out and just beasting it, or if she. I mean, the last 3 games she hasn't even got 20 points.
I do think she'll get 25 this time. I would do 25 instead of 30, if anything.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do 25. Hopefully she probably gets it. So we do 25 for her. and then-
Chicago Sky and the Valkyries.
That's who that is. Ricky Jackson. Higgins.
Ricky Jackson for 15.
Yeah. Cardoso rebounds it up. She's the rebounder.
She got 4 and 4 though.
4-4 and then 14.
So you want to do number 10?
Fever.
You already know Kaylin Clark's going. Yes, I am. She went.
Kelsey Plum. The Plummy came in.
Will she get 10? No, she won't get 10. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Oh, the Mickey came in.
OG Womack.
Yeah. Oh, Hammy's pretty good. I like Hammy.
What about Kay Mitchell for 20?
You want to do Clark?
No, she scares me. She's beat to hell. Poor lady.
Okay. You better show up.
What about under Kelsey Plum? Under 6.5 assists.
Oh. Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy that they don't give you any
Any boosts?
boosts.
No.
$10?
Yeah, that's only 308.
It's 316 on mine.
Oh, really?
Still $300.
Yeah. I guess that works.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It is a 6-legger.
Exactly. Like, is that it? So the children's called me on some of their meetings, and I have to do an